All right, what's going on today, YouTube? Welcome back to your favorite cyclist YouTube channel. Today, our bike quick talk today, what we're going to be talking about is something very simple that I think everybody who's looking to buy a bike runs into. What type of frame should I get? Should it be a steel frame, aluminum frame, carbon frame, or some other type of metal? Which frame should I get? Stay tuned to this episode here, and we're going to be talking about those different types and what the differences are. But first, if you are not subscribed to the channel, make sure you head down below, hit the subscribe button. If it is red, that means you're not subscribed, so you're missing out on my videos. Make sure you go hit that subscribe button. If you already are subscribed, there's a little bell icon right next to that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that. That way you're notified every time I upload. That way you're not missing any great content. So, bike frame styles. We're going to start with steel here. Steel, why would you want a steel bike frame? Well, steel frames, those are going to be your classic frame. A lot of times if you're an older bike, like a classic bike, like my older Sears bike that I have, you're going to have a steel frame. Why do they make them out of steel? Well, steel is very easy to manufacture bikes out of. It's very easy to weld, very easy to bend into shape if you needed to bend it a certain way. It absorbs vibrations very well. It works very well, it works very good. Problem with steel is it is heavy. Steel bikes are going to be a heavy bike. So if you're looking to get a steel bike, why would you get one? You're looking for kind of a lower end, or not lower end, I'd say a less expensive frame. Something that, if you were to cause damage to, you could easily, most time you can easily bend those back. And three, that it's looking to get some vibration dampening. Steel frames are very good at dampening the vibration going up to your contact points through the steel frame. Makes it nice and comfortable ride. Next up, we'll go to aluminum frames. Now, aluminum frames, that's what I have on all my bikes. All of these are aluminum frames. The aluminum frames are going to be lighter than steel. That's the big plus. That's why you start seeing them popping up in the big box stores, is they are going to be a lighter frame. Number two, they are going to be not as smooth, not as vibration dampening as a steel frame. They're going to be a much kind of solider metal. Number three, they are a little bit tougher to weld. That's one way you'll be able to tell the difference between a steel frame and an aluminum frame is by the welds. If I had a steel bike, I would totally show you. I might post one up on the screen here so you can see the difference between an aluminum bike and a steel bike's welds. That's one way to tell the difference very easily. Also, you can stick a magnet to them. That'll tell you the difference as well. So I would go with aluminum frame. You're looking for something that's lighter, going to be about mid-range. Obviously, you're going to have steel on one side, carbon fiber on the other side. Cost-wise, aluminum frames have gone down quite a bit to the point where they're pretty affordable, that you can pick one up no problem and you'll be able to ride these for forever, no issues at all. Lastly, last one we're going to talk about in this quick talks here is going to be your carbon frames. Why would you want a carbon frame? Well, carbon frame is going to be the lightest out of all three of the ones I've talked about today. Very light. That's what all these sub 10-pound bikes are going to be made out of, is going to be carbon fiber. Carbon fiber, it does have its downfalls. It, while being light, it does have the potential, unlike metal, if you were to damage your carbon frame, it can be very costly. Unlike a steel frame where you can bend it back, carbon frame, you'd have to take it to a specialist to fix any kind of cracks, anything like that. And any kind of crack in a carbon frame can be very detrimental to your bike, can kind of almost give it a death certificate sometimes. There are companies out there who do repair them. Of course, you are paying a premium for the carbon bike in the first place and the carbon repairs. So you have to take into account that carbon price tag. My bike, like my road bike, it does have a aluminum frame and a carbon fork. Carbon does do very well at absorbing vibrations as well, just like a steel frame. That's why they put that in the fork. So the fork does absorb a lot of vibrations, therefore up at your hand controls, nice and comfortable. So if you're looking for a bike, road bikes, at least aluminum frame. I recommend most of them are going to come with a carbon fork. I would recommend that upgrade. It does make a big difference. Everything else, it's going to be up to you, what you're looking at, a price tag, what you're looking to do with the bike, and ultimately, what you like to ride. Most bike shops are going to give you a chance to test ride the bike, test ride all of them, test ride a steel, aluminum, carbon, see which one you like the best. Obviously, they're going to have totally different feels. I know that from experience. I think you'll be able to tell the difference once you ride them as well. If you have any other suggestions or any other tips for choosing between a steel, carbon, aluminum, any other type of bike, post them down in the comments below. Appreciate you guys chiming in. Appreciate you guys' input as well. And until the next time, thanks for watching.